got some elder women. So they karibisha baby thief. Welcome. What have you stolen?
So hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I promise that we'll have some inspiring conversations that would probe us to think, but that should also make us to just be able to get to a point that we evaluate our society and the way we think and what is happening and some of the injustices against girls, but also with an aim of teaching us something, educating us about our systems, and hopefully that this sparks change. So today I am joined by Olivia. So Olivia is my colleague. I'll let her introduce herself before we get into the video.
I'm Olivia from Stada, Kenya.
Thank you so much, Olivia. And maybe you can tell us something fun about you.
Okay, I like dancing, gospel songs.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Gospel songs, not those ones for Wanda. So Wanda is behind the camera. Now, we just wanted to have a conversation about your experience. So maybe before we jump into that, you can just let us know how you grew up. Yeah, just your childhood. How was it like?
Okay, I grew up. My mom raised me. Yeah, so mostly I stayed with my mom, but my dad was a polygamous. He had 3 wives, but in ours we were only 2 children. I and my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were raised by your mom and your brother. So like it looked like a tight knit family from how we were having this discussion. So at what point did you leave to now go and get a job and all that?
Okay, I left after my 4th form. When I started to hustle, I went to Kisumu town. I started by selling porridge and githeri.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold porridge, githeri. I even sold charcoal. Yeah, I was just hustling to get some money.
Yeah.
Yes.
So so hustling, and then you land this job that now we want to major on in an M-Pesa. So tell us first how you landed it, how was the experience, how long were you there before whatever happened, and then like just take us through that experience. When did you land it? How long did you were you working there?
Okay, it was on 2013 that my brother called me and told me there's a chance in M-Pesa. So if I could be interested, I traveled to Nairobi to land on that job. So I went there on 2013 and started to work on the M-Pesa on March.
Yeah, on March of 2013.
Yes.
Okay, then just tell us about that experience.
Okay, I started to work there by March 2013. I worked until it reached May. So the first time I lost 25,600 cash. Yani nilishtuka tu imepotea. I didn't give out the cash, but I found the cash was not
adding up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. When I added my transaction.
Yeah.
So they were not balancing.
Yes.
The cash and what I transacted.
Yeah.
So it was less by 25,600. So I raised the alarm to my boss, and she said, "You just work for me, then nitakuwa nikikukata tu pole." So I accepted. Yes. So I paid the money till by September. So by September, another calling took place.
Yeah.
Yeah, the float now.
So this is September of 2013.
Yes.
So tell us about that second calling. How did it happen?
Okay, I got a call from somebody. That person told me it's from Safaricom company that there's a transaction I did, but it will affect my summing up. Yes. So he told me to do some things there on the phone. Yes. So I started to do such things, but by the moment I was doing, the float was I lost the float.
Yes.
Yes.
So how much did you lose on this particular day?
I lost 150,000. A message came that I deposited 60,000 for somebody, but I didn't receive the cash.
Okay, so at this point you'd already cleared the 27,000.
Yes.
So this was now September.
Yes.
So tell us about what happened after that. After you realized that you lost the money, what happened?
Okay, I raised the alarm again to my boss, and my boss came after 2 hours, and the same words she told me when I lost the 25,600 are the same words she stated again. She told me that you can just continue to work for me, I'll cut you pole. Yes. Yes.
And so let me take you back a bit. So how did this second conning happen? Because the first one you mentioned, you just realized the money was not there.
Yes.
But on this particular one, the second one, how
Yes.
did it actually happen? So you received a call, then what happened?
The person told me to do some things on the phone. Ubonyeza.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he or she told me that ubonyeze number 2, something like that. The moment you do that, that float inaenda. Yes.
And this person said they were Safaricom staff.
Safaricom. The person knew even the last transaction I did that day.
Yeah.
Even she read the name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, it was a she.
Yes.
So she read the name, she told you now you're at the point the money is gone, and your boss comes and tells you that they will be deducting your salary until you clear.
Yes.
After that, what happened?
Okay, I was shocked and I had tension. So I did not have that courage to continue to work for her. And then she told me that then I'll take you to the police for you to be arrested. Yes.
So at this point she mentioned the police.
Yes.
So when she did that, what was going through your mind?
I was even confused because I've never been arrested. I even asked myself, how will this be? Itakuwaje?
So you are confused.
I was confused, but the police even came.
Yeah.
Yes, but I told the police we can even do the investigation.
Yeah.
Because one of the persons who called me, I did a transaction
for him.
for him.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so at this point you're confused. What are you telling this woman at that point? Like, did you plead with her? Was she, what was going on? Like, how did she react to everything?
Okay, I pled. I told her I'm very innocent. I didn't take the money. I've not conned you. Yes, but somebody is the one who called me, and the float disappeared. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, but the woman, the complainant now, my boss, she didn't listen. Yes, she told me if you can't continue to work for me, you'll just go to jail. Yes.
Also, the only other option was for you to continue working for her.
Yes.
And then you pay the money back.
Yes.
So at this point, you are not very comfortable with continue working and then you paying for this money because you thought maybe if they would have done the investigation, they would have gotten the person who did it.
Yes, because also I also feared the first time I lost the 25,600. By the time she finished deducting the money, another conning came. So I knew if I continue to work, another conning will come. So I'll be working, but there's no pay. You are being paid, but you are being deducted.
Yes.
Yes.
So for those around 5 months, you are not being paid.
Yes,
Everything was being deducted.
Yes.
Okay. So then at this point, the police have arrived. What happened?
Okay, they didn't do anything. They just arrested me and took me to the cell. That cell was in Karen. Yes.
So you were taken to Karen?
Yes.
So when you got there, what happened?
Okay, the police now, the police started to ask me that, do you have your parents? I told her by that time my dad was deceased.
Yeah.
I told him I have only my mom, and then he asked me if we have land, if we can even sell land and return the money to the boss. But I told her, my mom is very poor. She doesn't have anything. The only land she has is the one that she's using for planting, for her own consumption. Yes.
Then what was their response to that?
Okay, they told me, if you don't have the money, we'll take you to Kibra Law Courts on Monday, because I was arrested on Friday. Yes. So I told her, we don't have anything. We don't have anything. And they continue to ask me that, do you have your brother? You said you have your brother, you are only two, you have your brother. So by then my brother had no job. Yes. Kadiuliza, do your brother has money? He is working? Don't know, he's not working, he has nothing. Yes.
So at this point, have you already told your mom?
Yes.
So your mom already knew, but
Yes.
your mom was in Kisumu now.
She was at home.
She was at home.
Yes.
So your mom, what was the reaction from your mom?
She was shocked.
Yeah.
She even shed tears.
Yeah.
Because my mom knows me very well.
Yeah.
She knows her child. She knows that I'm very innocent. I can't take something which does not belong to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so at this point, like your mom already knows you are with these policemen in Karen, and they're threatening to take you to court on Monday. So that entire weekend you spent in Karen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The entire weekend I spent it on the cell, at the cell.
Yes.
I was arrested on Friday. So Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, I slept there on the floor. Yes.
So so what was the experience in the cell?
It was pathetic.
Yeah.
Yes. You just sleep there on the floor without blankets, without food. Yes.
And so like it's an enclosed area.
Yes.
That was it only you, or there were some other people also inside?
There were some other people, but by evening, they went home.
So you remained alone?
Yeah, I remained alone.
So like paint a picture of how the cell looks like.
It's an enclosed area.
Yeah.
Yes. Umefungiwa tu hapo ndani tu kabisa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So occasionally they would come in and talk to you, or no one spoke to you throughout the entire weekend?
They come, they confirm if you're still there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then you stayed there the entire weekend on your own.
Yes.
What is going through your mind at that point?
I was just praying.
Yeah.
Yes, I was just praying. I prayed to God, you know me better, than a human being. If it is true I took the money, then I'll be arrested. But if I'm not guilty, God, you'll even take me out of the jail if they take me on court on Monday.
Yeah.
If they take me to court on Monday.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so did anyone call you throughout that weekend, or no one did?
Okay, my brother also stayed in Nairobi.
Yeah.
So during the weekend he came, visited me there, and he brought me even food. Yes.
Okay, so let's fast forward to now Monday.
Yes.
So on Monday, what happens?
On Monday morning, I was taken to Kibra Law Courts. My complainant came, and then you stand, there is a board, ile mbao yenye wanasimama, and nilikuwa mdogo sana.
Yeah.
I stood there at the board. Then the judge,
You read the charge?
Yes. He read whatever, the statement,
Yes.
why I was arrested.
Yes.
Then he told me that you stole so and so 150,000. Now they say you're a thief. They call you a thief. You stole so and so 150,000. So you have a bond of 100,000 shillings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you are standing there, you are alone. Of course, you don't have a lawyer.
Yes.
So you've not spoken to anyone. So then you're supposed to take plea. So did you plead guilty or not guilty?
I didn't plead guilty.
You not guilty.
Yes.
And so that is when now there is the bond of 100,000.
Yes.
So once they give you that bond of 100,000, what happened from that?
I was taken to Langata Women Prison.
So you told them you don't have the money.
Yes, I don't have the money.
Yeah. So you are taken now to Langata. Yes.
Women Prison.
Yes.
Yes.
And what happened?
Okay, when I reached at Langata, in Langata Women Prison, there are 3 gates. The first gate, the second, and the third. So the third one, if you reach there, you remove all your clothes. Then they start to, I don't know, it's investigation or what. Yes, wanaanza kufanya hivi.
So like you're completely naked.
You are naked.
But they are still looking for something. Like they're still touching.
Yes. Yani sijui kuna kitu wanatafuta na sensor.
Also, yeah, so they put that sensor through you.
Yes.
But at that point you're like completely naked. So that's in the third key.
Yes.
Yes, and then what happened?
Then you lie now, they do that. Then you go to the next gate. Now there when you go to a certain room, you are given a dress, they dress or uniform. Those uniforms, I was given one.
So from the gate 3 to gate 4,
yes,
you are walking naked.
You are walking naked, whether you have your grandmother there, somebody aging the same as your grandmother, or your mother, the child. You are just walking there, lining up naked.
Complete with no underwear, no bra, no panty.
Panty too.
Everything else naked.
Naked.
So you walk
you remove even your bras.
So you walk from gate 3 to gate 4.
Yes.
So how long is that distance?
It's not long.
It's not that long.
It's not that long.
And so when you get to gate 4, what happened?
Now you are taken to a certain room. If you enter, you are taken to a certain room where those uniforms are kept. Sasa wanawapatia tu wanawarushia hivi.
So then you're given your uniform.
Yes.
So after you're given your uniform, then what happens?
You are taken to now, they are known as wards, where you are going to stay now. Yes. So I was taken to a ward. Yes. It was ward number 1.
So you walk into ward number 1.
Yes.
At this point, what is going through your mind?
Unafikiria tu vile maisha itakuwa. Yes.
And so you get in, and of course you meet other people.
Yes, you meet other people inside there. They welcome you then with songs. They tell you welcome, welcome. So I was in our ward. I was the youngest. I got some elder women, so they karibisha me, baby thief. Welcome. What have you stolen? What have you stolen? I started crying because they called me a thief.
So they called you, like you get in, they already know that what you've come, or they asked you that question and then...
No, immediately you enter, they know there's something that has happened, that's why you join them. So anybody that has entered there, they just call a thief, a thief.
Also, yeah, so that specific word is just for people who have been accused of stealing.
I think so.
Okay,
yes.
So when you got in, they just started calling you baby thief, and then they started singing.
Yes.